I will label this movie as a box of candy. Everyone can find something that they like and something that they don't like. And now I will talk about some good points and bad points from the movie. So I really like the action scenes, guys. After the multiverse is opened, you got all these villains suddenly appearing from the multiverse. And they don't recognize the first Peter Parker in the movie, which also is natural, because you also have different Spider-Mans in the movie, as you of course have opened the multiverse. And you got these cool fights with these different villains, which really makes the movie feel alive. One other really good feature from the movie is the Green Goblin performance of William Dafoe. It is so raw and real in its form, and he is probably the best actor in the movie. I mean, you really see how the Green Goblin is the best villain in the Spider-Man universe. Furthermore, I also very much appreciated Doctor Strange as a character in this movie. Some of the scenes with him are the best and most intense scenes in the movie, as Peter tries to steal this magic box and runs away with it to avoid him casting the spell. That is some of the most thrilling scenes in the movie. The idea of the multiverse is also a very good idea, which haven't been explored too much in the Spider-Man movies before. And you really see how what you wish for really can break out into serious consequences, and it's not what you expect to see. So now, on to the bad points of the movie. And the first bad point is about Doctor Strange. I do feel that he is a bit too little in this movie. Yes, I know this is supposed to be a Spider-Man movie, and many of you may feel that he steals the movie a bit too much in the beginning, but I just feel that the scenes with him are the most thrilling and exciting in the movie, and they should have found a way to write him more into the story. But it is kind of funny when he appears in the end after being locked up 12 hours into the Grand Canyon, but the parts where he is locked up inside this Grand Canyon is a bit too boring and doesn't really help the story. On to further bad points from the movie. You got these one-liners, and if you are a Marvel fan, you will love them. But me, as a neutral rater, I don't care too much for that style of humor, but that's just down to a subjective form of opinion. And furthermore, I also don't feel too engaged by the beginning. I mean, you got Peter and his friends just moping around about not getting into MIT. And that is also the reason why Peter wants Doctor Strange to cast the spell and change it all around. I mean, come on! So one other perspective, I will say, is about the morality in the story. I do feel that the story stretches the morality of Spider-Man a bit too far. I mean, I feel it's not natural for Spider-Man to give these villains a second chance after being persuaded by his Aunt May. I just feel that they are already dead from the beginning. I mean, it's unnatural to give crazy villains like the Green Goblin a second chance. But maybe that's what Spider-Man's all about, and exactly the way Spider-Man would have handled this situation. One other point that I felt a little bit disappointed about was the ending fight with the Green Goblin. I mean, I do get that the fight should be easier the second time, after he smashed down Peter and killed Aunt May in the first fight, but I just feel it should have been a little bit more even. I mean, the Green Goblin gets demolished here, and he is supposed to be the best villain in the Spider-Man universe. I mean, the fight could have been a bit more even, it could have been more intense, because then you would have seen a really much more edging moment. And that's some of what I would have liked to see in the movie, and I feel that it would have made the movie better. The last bad point is about the ending. I do feel that they have chosen an ending which is a bit dragging. I feel it would have been much more natural to end the story after the Green Goblin fight. But that is just my view. And the ending part is, of course, when Peter asks Doctor Strange to cast a spell that erases everybody's memory of him being Spider-Man. And I do get that it is a natural ending, but I just feel it would have been much more intensifying to end the story after the fight with the Green Goblin. Yeah, thank you for watching my critical review of Spider-Man No Way Home. Thank you for watching.